Hi, Miss Margaret with At Home Dance Academy here. Normally at this time, I would be preparing to teach a strength and stretch class to an intermediate group of dancers who study ballet. So this is who this video is geared towards. But of course, anybody that wants to strengthen their feet and ankles, this is a good video for you to do. I'm going to go through a couple of exercises that I normally do with them. So I'm going to slide back and we will get started. The first exercise I like to do is called piano toes, and I'm going to slide around to give you a good view. I'm trying to separate my toes as much as I possibly can. This is going to give my dancers a good sense of balance and stability when we're standing up. This is great for modern dancers and others that dance barefooted as well. Just be able to spread your feet as far as you can to give yourself the most solid base of support as possible. I'm going to pick up my toes. Try not to let the ball of my foot come off the floor, but keep just my toes lifted. And I'm going to slowly separate your toes and lower them down on the floor one at a time. So I know it's probably kind of hard to see it, but I will try to show you with my hands a little bit better. So one finger at a time, but we're going to do it with your toes. So it's going to kind of feel like you're placing your fingers on different keys of piano, which is why I call it piano toes. If you are new to this exercise, your feet probably will not separate as much as mine will, so your toes will probably stay close together and you may struggle separating your middle toes. Those middle three toes are the hard ones, so just focus a little extra harder on those. You also want to make sure that your ankles don't wobble and open like this. You want to keep them nice and straight and flat. You don't have to worry about turnout in this exercise at all, and it is definitely best done barefoot. So you're going to do about 10 sets of those, and the slower the better. That way you can really focus on separating out those toes. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll turn again so you can see my feet a little bit better. 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see in this last shot that it's really only my toes lifting. My ankles aren't opening up or wobbling, and I'm not lifting my whole foot. Okay, you may be tempted to want to go in the air. It's actually a lot harder to ensure that your toes are separating. If you do it in the air, it's a lot easier to notice how separated your feet are if we place them on the floor. So that's your piano toes exercise. I would start with sets of 10. Do 10, and if you need some more, take a rest and then go back to another set of 10. If your ankles are already strong, you're not feeling that, do up to like maybe 3 or 4 sets of 10. I wouldn't really do any more than that. The next exercise I'm going to do is with a towel. I just grabbed an old kitchen towel that I don't use very often. Any hand towel, approximately size, will do. The thicker your towel is, the more resistance that you're going to get. So the stronger your toes get, you want to go for a thicker and thicker towel. So if your feet aren't very strong right now, that's okay. Just start out with a thinner towel. This is one of those that's a little bit thinner. I know some people like to snap hotel towels, and those are usually on the thinner side, so that's a good place to start. You can also jump up to a big, thick towel as your feet get stronger. But what you're going to do is you're going to lay that towel out in front of you. I want to make sure that you can see this. Lay the towel out in front of you, and you're going to place your toes right in front of it. Once again, you want your ankles nice and strong and stable. You don't want to open them up because this is working on our foot strength, but we want to maintain our ankle stability too. It's super important when we're on releve, especially important when you're on point. And this is what this exercise was developed for, was for pre-point strengthening. So I'm going to just scrunch this towel up with my toes, one foot and then the other, scrunching it. Notice how, once again, my ankles are nice and stable. My knees are straight. I'm not opening them up here. Everything is nice and straight and aligned. I'm scooping and gathering this towel as much as I can. Once again, slower is better. Okay. You want to do about 10 sets of those. Now, a couple things to look out for. I sometimes see what I call the windshield wiper. If we windshield wiper, our ankles are now pushed inward, our feet are sickled, and that's not actually helping us at all. So we want to make sure that everything is nice and aligned, just like it would be if we were standing up and you're going to slide. We're going to do, once again, 10 sets of these. So this is set number 2. Everything is square and even. And open. So this is good for those of you that need to strengthen your feet for other reasons other than just ballet or dance. This is great if you've had a foot injury. I know I injured my foot in college, and this is one of those things that it's always in my tool belt to go back to if I need to work on strengthening that foot a little bit more after that injury. And this is set number 3. So once again, even people that aren't dancers can benefit from this exercise. Really working those foot muscles. I really feel it here on my metatarsal area. That was set number 3. We're going to go again with set number 4. Now you can do these exercises at any point in the day. You can put on music. You can sit there and watch TV while doing these exercises. Whatever else that you want to do to keep yourself occupied, just don't get so engrossed in your TV show that you forget to focus on the technique and your alignment. I believe that was set number 5. This one is set number 6. As your legs get tired, it is tempting to windshield wiper or move a little bit faster or anything like that. Make sure you maintain your tempo. This one is set number 7. And if I miscounted, I apologize, but we're calling this one set number 7. Spread it out. It's a lot harder to try and spread it back out with your feet, so we're not going to try and worry about doing that. Now, if you have an extra long towel for some reason, you can cut a couple of sets off because you have more scrunching to do. But the shorter your towel is, the more sets you want to do because you are not getting as much exercise in. So if you're trying to do this with a washcloth, it's not going to work as well. But I also wouldn't try to do it with like a bath towel because then it gets massively large, which is why I like to do it with a kitchen towel or a hand towel. This is set number 8. And it will get harder, and that's okay. Just keep it slow and steady. 2 more sets. It's okay if one foot grabs more than the other. It'll end up equal in the end. And you're apt to have one foot that's stronger than the other anyway. And we're going to do our last set. So that was our towel scrunching, and I am going to show you another favorite of mine. This can be done standing up or sitting down, whichever you prefer. Normally in class, I do it standing up, but for the sake of this video, we're going to do it sitting down, and this is what I call your ankle alphabets. I love these for ankle strengthening. These are great, once again, for even non-dancers that have had ankle injuries to help build those muscles back up. I'm going to turn it a little bit to the side so you can see my foot a little bit better. But the gist of what we're doing is we are pretending to have a pencil or pen and on our foot, and we are writing our alphabet in the air, but with our ankle and moving our ankle. You don't want to move your leg. You want to make sure it all comes with your ankle, and you don't want it to be so small that you don't really see what the movement is. It should be very clear what letter that you are on, and you should use your full range of motion. And we'll go through uppercase and one foot and then lowercase on the other. However, you should try and do uppercase, uppercase, lowercase, lowercase. If you can do both upper and lowercase on each leg before stopping, that's even better. I also like to have fun and have my dancers spell out their names, their birthdays. If it's close to a holiday, we'll write out the holiday. Whatever it is, we like to have fun after we do our base sets of uppercase, uppercase, lowercase, lowercase. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the ankle alphabet. We're going to do uppercase on the right and lowercase on the left. Capital A, capital B. I'll keep changing the angle so you can see it. C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Notice how my leg isn't moving, it's just my ankle. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Lowercase a, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So that was 3 different foot and ankle strengthening exercises that you can do well at home. These exercises are best done on a daily or every other day basis. Make sure that you do 10 to 30 sets of your piano toes and do them in, 10 to 30 total piano toes in sets of 10. The towel scrunches, go ahead and do 10 to 30 as well in sets of 10. And then the ankle alphabets, I would try to do no more than 2 sets of uppercase and lowercase on each foot. And then you also want to make sure that you stretch your feet out at the end. So really flex and point your feet a couple times at the end, and that'll help loosen up your feet and give your body a nice stretch after that workout. And I hope everybody continues to stay happy, healthy, and stay dancing, stay moving, and I'll see you soon.